All right, hello, fellow AMC shareholders again. Um, been thinking about this from a lot of different angles, and I'm sure I'm not the only one, and it's not a super original thought, but and I hate to focus on the dire and the negative all the time. So I'm not going to say that it's just completely as pervasive as some people would say, but we do live in an age of predators. Probably nothing new, but I think a lot of us are getting present to it, and we've seen predatory behavior with this AMC play. We see it with trafficking, and despite what people want to say about trafficking, the DOJ numbers don't lie. 800,000 women and children missing. That's a lot. I mean, that's a city. That's a that's a lot. So we have a prevalence of predators, and looking at the play that we're in, or maybe you're in another quote-unquote meme stock play, what do we do to get rid of these predators? And some people don't want to use the word exterminate because it sounds pretty, what would you say, terminal. But I think that's what it's going to take. I think at least a digital or financial extermination of predators is on deck. How do we go about that exactly? Well, I'm not 100% sure. I know that there are certain games I'm not willing to play anymore. I'm not interested in participating in a market with predatory behavior to this level. I mean, it is the most corrupt thing I've personally ever been of, and I work in entertainment. So I'm not going to recommend what other people do or don't do, whether you buy, hold, sell, invest, whatever. Some of you are far more adept than I am. I just know that over time in business, there are certain people I will never work with again, and the opportunity has come up for very, lucrative positions with people that I had worked with in the past who I knew were predators. And I was not willing to participate in that. I don't care what was offered in terms of money. So for me, getting out of this market until such time as there's just a complete and total reboot and investing in other things is an obvious choice. Then I'm going to have my eyes on ways to make people regret predatory behavior. I'm still kind of mulling that over, but the extermination of financial predators, I think, is appropriate. It's not unique to this market, but I think it's something we've all become acquainted with. And it would be one thing if we were just dealing with the shorts. And I know some of you yes voters are like, no, Aaron's on our side. He's the silverback. All right. If I'm wrong, I'll absolutely get on here and apologize, but I don't think I am. I don't think he's a fucking silverback. I think he's a fucking predator. And if you go back and look at his history going all the way back into the 80s, the guy has not been particularly successful in terms of getting companies where they need to go. In fact, I think he's the guy you come to have companies either half perform or take them right into the fucking dirt so that people who are shorting them or can profit on breaking them up, who was it in Wall Street? Gordon Gekko, the Michael Douglas character. He bought the airplane company and broke it up just because he could, or he tried to. And knew he could make money on it, didn't care about any of the people involved. I would say Adam Aaron, he came up during that era. He's just far less cool, So anyway, that's my take on it. I'm just not willing to play the game anymore. And I'm looking for ways to exterminate the predators. So if that sounds pretty hardcore, don't care. I'm not going to pat people on the head and say, oh, you know what, let's just be tolerant. No, fuck that shit, man. I've been tolerant. I'm just done with it. So anyway, I hope wherever you are, you're doing well and hanging in there. Have a good weekend, and we'll catch up with you later.